Welcome back to Morrowind. First of all, let's adjust the gamma correction. Last time we were diving uh, for the Devil Tanto, so I was trying to have the brightness up. Anyway, right, so we are back. Back in Sadanin with our new friend, Tetra, the Pakwar. Right. Well, seeing as we're more or less cleared the swamps of all the plant life. Well, not really, but almost. So let's just head to Balmore. We could walk or run, or we could take the Silt Strider. Oh, and the nice thing about the Tetris coding is that even if you use like teleportation magic, then Tetra is capable of following you, as I understand. I guess we could pay for the trip here.
We make a special trip just for you, same low price.
Yeah, I mean, we walked all the way to Sadanin. We've been collecting enough samples. Yeah, so we have the samples for Ajira for Mage's Guild, and now. Hello, where can I take you today? Well, you can take us to Balmore. All right, actually. Yeah, you're the one who hates me.
You're about to find
What
more
can
trouble than
she
you could
do
possibly
for you?
imagine.
Oh, don't be angry. Look, just look me in the eye and let me admire you for about 150 times. Oh, auto clicker would be so useful, you know. Let's see. It's 4 points now. Okay, 4 points. Okay. Right. So technically, I would have to increase my speech by 6 more points. 5 more points if I want to, get better. 4 more points. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, let's try to. I have to. I have to switch hands. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! you know what? We're just gonna have to like a user console command because because otherwise he would attack us. Now we're not strong enough to be able to kill a guard, and I probably just accidentally clicked on the taunt button. So
You're mine.
yeah, sorry if I had to do this, but yeah.
Its scent is unfamiliar.
Let's see what happens if we now resurrect this guard. Will he still remember that he hates us? But he remembers that he hates us, but he doesn't remember that he wanted to kill us. Good. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah,
Sugar.
I didn't want to get in trouble with the guards, but I also didn't want to kind of waste my, all that 5,000 clicks that I just did, because then I would have to start all over again.
Where would you like to go?
Right. Balmore, please.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Right. Oh yes, of course we have the mushrooms for Jira, so let's go and hand those over.
You have my attention. Can you ask your question quickly?
What do you want?
Has Haas-Haas-Takh found the mushrooms that Jira needs? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Do you have samples of mushrooms? Luminous Ursula, Yolecoprirus, Pavlos Bay, Hypnophagia? Yes, here they are. Yes, these are all good samples. Now, Ajira can write the report and be a journeyman at the Mages Guild. Ajira has made potions for you to take in return. Ajira is no great alchemist yet, but Ajira thinks you can use these. She gives us some healing potions, which is nice. She sells Master's Mortar, Pestle, Journeyman, Olympic, and Apprentice's Calcinator. Right. Well, we don't quite yet have enough money to buy a Master's
What was that
Mortar and Pestle. And of course, yes, I know I could go to Caldera and steal a full set, but meh. I'd rather, I'd rather play the game properly. Yeah, let's sleep 6 a.m. Oh, I should probably occasionally remember to save my game. Well,
friend.
Greetings. What brings you to Ajira's shop? Do you want tourists from Ajira? Do you want the local brews? Or help in a fight? Some Telvanni bug musk? Or a way to reach the high places? Yeah, I guess we could take more duties. Yes, Ajira has more duties for Haas-Haas-Takh. Ajira has made a bet with Galbadir. What kind of bet? Ajira has made a bet with Galbadir that Ajira would be a journeyman before Galbadir. Now Ajira must study these mushrooms and write a report. Ajira wants you to give Galbadir a fake soul gem. What's that? Ajira has made a fake soul gem. Take it and put it in Galbadir's desk upstairs. Galbadir should be coming downstairs to talk with Marine Dren, so no one will see you do this thing.
Sweet moon sugar.
Well,
You have my attention.
right, okay. Nothing suspicious. Right. So she's got a lesser soul gem in here. We got a fake soul gem, so we do an old switcheroo. And yes, of course, I realized there's a whole bunch of soul gems in here. Quite valuable. And of course, the good old classic limeware platter, which probably most players steal when they, start a new Morrowind game. They steal this. They steal a similar limeware platter from the Citizen Excise office. Yeah, even a 60,000 gold piece valued Grand Soulgem with a charge with a Winged Twilight. One of the strongest souls in the game. I know I could steal this. And especially because no one is here, the game wouldn't really know who stole this, if you will. But again, from a role-playing point of view, if my character stole these soul gems, the Mages Guild would find out. There's no way this character wouldn't get caught, realistically. In a realistic situation. And so, let's just do the switcheroo and nothing else.
Can you ask your question quickly? I must be going.
Has Haas-Haas-Takh put the fake soul gem on Galbadir's desk? Yes, I've done this thing for you. You have put the gem in the desk as Ajira asked. Ajira thanks you. Well, you're welcome. Right. Now there are still some Blades agents that we haven't met, so let's use the magic services of the Mages Guild and go to Calder.
The sun and moons transform day to night, but what transforms the mind?
Right. Are you here for more duties, associate? Or would you be interested in doing a little work for me? What kind of work? I have a proposition. There's a teleportation artifact called a propylene index. I know where to find 10 of these propylene indices. I'll tell you where to find one. You bring it to me. I'll pay you 500 gold and tell you where to find the next one. And when you brought me all 10, I'll make you a master propylene index. so you can travel back and forth between Caldera and the 10 propellant chambers all over Vvardenfell. If you're interested, I'll tell you where to look for the first one. What's a propellant index? Oh, okay, I guess at first I had to say, yeah, I'm interested. Oh, guess I accidentally clicked the wrong option. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it's I'm not interested and I'm interested. So the lower one, I clicked on the upper one, I think. So I'm interested. Good. Bring me the Hormaren propellant index and I'll pay you 500 gold. It's a tiny grey thumb-shaped thing about the size of a key. I've learned it is available from Irgola, the pawnbroker here in Caldera, 3 buildings down to the right. It's not actually enchanted as such, so don't expect a detect enchantment spell to locate it. What's a propulon index? Each Dunmer stronghold on Vvardenfell has a propulsion chamber with enchanted artifacts called propulsions, which can instantly transport you to other strongholds, but only if you possess the propulsion index, which is the key to a given propulsion. The master index I would give you would let you travel between Caldera and the 10 Dunmer strongholds on Dasreth, Berandas, Falas Marion, Fallen Serrano, Hormaren, Indoranion, Marandus, Rotheran, Telacero, and Valenvarion. Right. Who's Irgol? He's a pawnbroker. He hasn't been in Caldera for long. What can you tell me about Caldera? Caldera is an imperial charter town, part of the Caldera Mining Company charter, which grants the company rights to mine ebony from the right deposits here. The Caldera ebony mines themselves lie to the southwest. The town has a real western flavor, makes outlanders feel right at home. Caldera is rich and bound to get richer since the profits from the ebony exports continue to grow as the mine operations grow. Tell me about the ebony mines. The Caldera ebony mines are southwest of the village of Caldera. There's an office, a bunkhouse, a guard tower over near the mine entrance. If you're thinking of taking a look while you're here, head straight west from town, then swing around south into the bowl of the mine through a gap in the mountains. Otherwise, you can try climbing straight over the ridge, but it is too steep a climb for most. Alright, thanks.
Shopping for enchantments.
Greetings.
I'm sure we can work out a fair price.
Let's see what you have. Okay, he sells light spell. Then again, I suppose we already have the ring that does light magic, so Imes Brewuva's averted eyes. He sells an invisibility spell. Oh, sure. Let's buy an invisibility spell. Why not?
Good day. Outlander, what do you want?
Let's see. Yeah, so this one you can't take. You can't take the flame. You can take the mutts there. You can even take the potion of burden. The soul gems, yeah, you can take. Even the book you can take. You can't take the corporal road. It's also, yeah. Well, hmm. guess I could take these if I want to, soul trap some lesser creatures, so why not? I'll save the greater soul gems for maybe when we're higher level and we're actually capable of killing, creatures that require such strong soul gems. Hmm.
Go ahead, stranger.
Oh,
If you want something, now's the time to talk.
okay, let's try something. Sure. Let us try something. We just picked an invisibility spell, but doesn't last very long. Okay.
You'll pay for that.
Ah, didn't mean to do that. Just wanted to like jump over the. Oh. Oh, so. You know what? Let's load this.
What's this about?
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, and now I'm kind of stuck here. I can't get past these guys. And then okay. And yoink. Key. Oh, perfect. Perfect, yeah. The power of illusion magic. Now if we could just jump over here. Yeah. We had to cast the invisibility a couple of times, but we finally made it, so.
Yes, Outlander.
Good day.
Right.
I'm sure we can work.
Shopping for enchantments.
Well, good news, Holmes. I've got the propellant index for you. Excellent. Here's your 500 gold. Now, bring me the Marundus propellant index. I learned it was packed with some other things and delivered to St. Olm's Temple in Vivek. Of course, those priests would have no idea of the value of the thing. Probably just threw it on the floor. Just look around for empty crates in a storage area. Look carefully. It's tiny and gray and easily overlooked in poor lighting. Thanks.
Good day.
Let's hear it.
The blue plates are nice, but the brown ones seem to last longer.
Okay, yeah, we don't have mark and recall it. Okay. Border. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is actually a very powerful weapon. 47 poison, 47 points for 10 seconds. So 47 points per second and for 10 seconds. So it's continuous damage. Anywhere between 40 and 70 points. And that's just one hit. That's not bad. Like, that is seriously not bad. Boy, that. Amulet of Open. Ring of Aversion. That's the same spell that I can cast. Frost Mirror Robe. Resist Frost and Reflect. Or Veloth's Robe. Oh, but we already have a ring that has healing spell, so. Yeah. Invisibility, huh? Guess this would be kind of handy in a jiffy. But maybe I'd rather actually practice my illusion magic when I have a need to like be invisible. I'd rather be casting invisibility spells. Yeah. We're also gonna need to get this fixed, so. Right, let's visit a smith in town. But I think in here, if I put the devil tempter in here. Right. Yeah, fix all this gear for me, please. Yeah, I want this one. Right, and then there's some. Right, so we have some Blades agent we wanted to meet. So. There she is. Surane Lorian. Welcome, novice Haas-Haas-Takh. Surane Lorian is my name. Mage is my trade. Well, mine too. I'd be happy to share a little advice or Morrowind lore with a fellow blade. Or maybe you'd like to catch up on the latest rumors. Tell me about your trade. I'm a mage. I studied the destruction and alteration of the visible and invisible world. I study magic for its pure intellectual challenge and rewards, but I am paid in gold for the practical applications of my knowledge. Further, when undertaking expeditions in search of knowledge, I defend myself with spells of the College of Destruction, and leap, swim, and levitate with the spells of College of Alteration. Well, Chaos tells me you're a blades trainer. Of course we can train you. You pay, of course, but much less than you would outside the blades. And may I suggest you find someone to teach you to detect enchantment spell. Whenever exploring, it's good to know where the enchanted items are. Sometimes that's where the dangerous enemies are, holding the enchanted items. And sometimes that shows the hidden from items. Sometimes that shows items hidden from view in deep pools or high ledges. See Haros Uvain, the Nightblade, the Caldera Governor's Hall. Right. Well, what's the latest gossip? I'm keeping an eye on the Caldera Mining Company. We all think something fishy is going on. Probably some things. But we haven't penetrated their operation. They're probably skimming cash, or raw ebony, or both. But we're not quite sure who they are. The company has tight security. Worried about the veteran who think they should own Caldera, and the twin lamps who want to embarrass the company or help the slaves escape. Right. And she trains mysticism, restoration, and destruction. Right. Right. Quite right. Okay. Hmm. Right. So next would be, I mean, there's still one more Blades agent in Aldrun, and then one, well, I would say about in approximately, well, about that way. Like, you know, in the middle of wilderness, basically. Hmm. Let's see. What time is it? Okay. Hmm. Naked numbered. Well, I know this guy has like a quest for us, but I know the North has like a quest for us, but meh. Oh yeah, forgot this. There's loads and loads and loads of chokeweed in here. And we're gonna rip off every single leaf of it. So, well, mainly because chokeweed is actually an ingredient for restore fatigue potions. And as I recall, I think also cure common disease. So, uh, nah, we're not gonna talk to her now. Especially because we're playing as an Argonian and, well, we can't wear shoes or boots, any kind of feet wear. Nick sound. Hey, look, Tetra. Your brothers and sisters are here. Shova Horsemouth. Okay, reload the game so he'll turn the.
Aren't you a sight? What can I do for you?
Oh. Welcome, novice Haas-Haas-Takh. Shova Horsemouth is my name. Master at Arms is my trade. I'd be happy to share a little advice of Morrowind lore with a fellow blade, or maybe you'd like to catch up on the latest rumors. First of all, Chaos tells me you're a blades trainer. Yes, I can train you, and maybe offer a suggestion. If you're going exploring, get yourself an enchanted weapon or some scrolls, or both, can't harm a ghost without enchanted weapon or magic. Galbadir at the Balmora Mages Guild usually has a selection and can also enchant items for you, if you can afford to charge soul gems she sells, and if you can afford her enchanting services. Right, so how about the rumors? I monitor smuggling along the Bitter Coast, and the job's too big for me. They move moon sugar, skooma, raw ebony, Dwemer artifacts, you name it, through Ha'ot and Ganamok, with the coast honeycombed with smuggler caves, and Kamongatong's locals carrying tiny packages over land by night. I'll never catch them, but maybe you'll have better luck. Right. He trains blunt weapons, long blades, and axes. Yeah. Right. Well, it's good to know. Maybe if we someday find like just an amazing axe weapon, well, this guy can teach us at least the basics, how to swing that axe and use it, in a fight. And maybe even, hit something. Yeah, but we're going to Oldrun. Probably at least do like a quick save every once in a while. Oh, okay. No. Well, I guess I've lost Tetra somewhere. Well, I'm sure she will reappear at some point, and I guess I already kind of dubbed. I already decided that Tetra is a female. I have assigned her personal pronouns. I'm just gonna let that Nick sound hit me for a while, so I can improve my armor skill. Well, I have these heavy restore health potions, so okay, finally. Right, so yeah, that's just grinding skills, collecting this alchemical ingredients that we can later turn into, potions. Oh, Tetra's there. Guess she just forgot to follow me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, Tetra, if you want to be that way. Right. Oh, right, so yeah, sorry if I've been a little quiet. Guess when you do this kind of repetitive stuff like this, it tends to freeze your brain. Greetings, Marsh brother. Greetings, traveler. Rasha wishes you well and thinks maybe you can help him with some pressing business. What kind of pressing business? Yes, most pressing. I have, you see, a shipment of clothing, fine clothing. It is to get to Aldrood, but I fear other business draws me away. Perhaps I think you and I might come to an arrangement. Yes? If you will deliver Russia shirts, these fine shirts, to Vvardenfell, the clothier in Aldrood, she will pay you for your services, and a generous woman she is. I would ask that you swear an oath to Zenitar to seal our arrangement, though. Yes? What do you think of my offer? All right. I swear to Zenitar I will deliver your shipment. Most excellent. Yes, we both gain from this. I shall keep my good name, and you shall benefit from Deneron's generosity. Wonderful. Take care, Haas-Haas-Takh. One should not take an oath sworn to Zenitar lightly. No, never lightly. Right. Yeah. So, he quite literally gave all his shirts, even the one that he was wearing. And then he also probably mixed that used shirt among the the new ones. Just as a little bonus surprise. Alright. Collect. Yeah. Well, what's this? Let's wait for our fatigue to regenerate. Tetra, there seems to be a naked man on the streets. Let's go and find out what that is about. You will speak with me now, or you shall feel the bite of my axe. When this enchantment wears off, hissing deep right will shed some blood. What enchantment? Foul witch has given me some enchanted disease, leaving me rooted to this spot. She called it witch wither. Foul temptress. I had been her escort. She was a big woman, friendly, Then the damn witch ensorcelled me, leaving me at the spot, nearly naked, to display my shame to the world. Hissing deep right is not accustomed to being mocked, stranger. I shall paint the ground with her entrails. I should be able to cure your paralyzation with a spell. You've a spell to cure this malady? If this is a trick, stranger, yours will be the second neck I snap. Never mind. Go ahead with your spell. I couldn't be worse off than I am now. Treat me fairly, Haas-Haas-Takh, and I will reward you. His deep right shall have his revenge. Spell to cure disease. Go ahead, cast your spell. Hissing deep right fears nothing. Right, so we have a cure common disease on touch type spell. And maybe as a little bonus we'll drink one of these 45 willpower potions. Because willpower is also a factor in your chances to succeed in spell casting. So let's see. We have an 87% chance to succeed in this with our current willpower of 42 and current restoration skill of 36, and with obviously with full stamina bar. Let's see what kind of effect one potion of 45 willpower will have. This basically boosts our willpower by 10 points, so for a short period of time. Okay, so it went from 87% to 89%. So yeah, okay, so like every 5 points that you boost your stat, that gives maybe, at least for a spell like this, it gives like 1% extra chance to successfully cast it. Right. Oh, you removed this enchantment with your spell to cure disease. Enchantment. Ah, filthy witch. I'll wear her bones in my beard. I will bathe in her tears. Well, there you go. I cured your disease. Well done, Haas-Haas-Takh. For a magic user, you have a great deal of honor. Take this. My family's helm, ice cap. It was worn by my father and his father and by his father before him. It will protect you from the coldest of nights. Wear it with honor. Now, I must go kill that witch. I shall plant her head on a stake for all to see. Right.
You're on your honor. Don't press your luck.
Yeah, so he gave us this ice cap. So it's a Nordic fur cap with constant effect, resist frost 30%, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. Of course, you can also, if you give him a potion of cure common disease, that also takes care of his paralyzation and. Or of course, you could always just kill him and steal the stuff from him. But meh, why not? Okay, just a regular rat. Now, I mean, of course, like, remember when I didn't steal, the Galbadier's, soul gems. Now, that does not mean that I'm not going to, like, soul trap any creatures or, sell any soul gems. But I just prefer to, soul trap creatures that that I can actually kill myself, because then it feels more like something that I've earned, I've deserved it. Let's try Cliff Racer Soul, huh? Cliff Racer Soul. Okay, it's when you put it in a petty soul gem, the value is 200 gold. Not bad. And of course, you can occasionally get razor blooms, which is an alchemical ingredient you can use for making levitation potions. So, yeah, not too shabby. Well, if I wasn't already an Argonian immune to poisons, I'd be collecting these as well, because this ingredient actually has, at least one of its properties is that you can use it to make cure poison potions, but we're already immune to poisons, so we don't have to worry about that. Although, if we just find maybe rat meat, and we can combine those two, and at least it will be like it will be practice for alchemy, basically. Trauma roots is also for levitation, so fire fern, this is for like, at least for like resist fire potions. So do I want to collect them just yet? Maybe no, because our skills and our equipment isn't good enough that we would not be able to make like particularly effective, resist fire potions. I'd rather wait when we are much more accomplished as an alchemist. Nothing. Yeah. Nick sounds, huh? Well, leave those. Okay. Leave them be. Right, there's a Silk Strider, so that must mean it must be close to Aldrune. As you can see from the map, Aldrune isn't really very far away from Kaldor. So if you kind of climb the mountains, it's actually a very short way from here to here. But it's but if you follow the roads, they kind of go zigzag here and there, so it feels much longer, the journey. Especially if you stop to interact with NPCs, you collect plants, you fight. It takes a little while. Right. Yeah, so we made it to Aldrune. You know what? Aldrune is such a large place. There's lots of things here to do, a lot of people we can meet, even quests that we can do. I mean, we're a member of the Mages Guild, and there's a Mages Guild chapter in here as well. So, I think we'll leave it for now. So, when we come back, of course, there's plenty of stuff that we can do here, but for now, we'll just stop it for now, and well, thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.